Good, blessed morning to you. There's no sunshine. There's no blue sky. There are a few birds singing, but it's very still. And I just feel it's quite a blessed morning. So you see, you don't actually need to have the sunshine and the blue sky to enjoy being outdoors. It's very still. It's a little bit cool. That's lovely. And that's to be expected. But look at these beautiful colours. Aren't they just amazing? You know, if you painted that view there and all those colours, people who saw the painting would probably say, it's really nice, but it's not very realistic, is it? The colours are just beautiful. And they're beginning to sort of mature. Now, I put up yesterday's video, which I actually made last night, only about, I think, 8 or 9 hours ago. I'm really amazed at how many people now are watching these videos, because they seem to be getting like over 1,000 views in the space of 18 hours or so. So that's encouragement, of course, for me just to keep making them. Just goes to show there's someone listening to me out there. Oh, it's such a beautiful morning. Anyway, the reason why I'm making this early morning video is to let you all know that there's going to be a second video today, and I'm taking you to a secret place. It's a secret place. I'm not going to say where it is. I think I may have hinted at it on last night's video. But for those of you who are interested in fairies and elemental spirits, you are going to be delighted. You're in for a real treat. So myself and Jack will be showing you this very special place. It's not too far from here. In fact, it's about 2 miles, if that. You could almost walk there. Oops, I said that word that Jack is going to go crazy about. Fortunately, he's not around here. Because Jack? Jack? Oh, there he is. So, of course, Jack absolutely loves to go out in the car. So, for this video that I'm going to make today, he's going to get his heartfelt desire. He's going to be in the car, and we're both going to be driving down to this place. Now, when I was out on Thursday, I was just passing through Leitrim village, which is about 6 miles from here, on my way back from Carrick-on-Shannon. And there were 2 guys. I think they are part of the refugee intake, if you like, to Ireland. you know, because of course with all the disturbances all over the world, all countries have agreed to take in a certain amount of refugees. So I'm thinking that these are part of that influx, because I have seen various photographs in the paper, you know, of people being welcomed, because we are very welcoming here, and we do try, you know, to not just keep open hearts, but open, well, I can't say open borders because it's not like that, is it? But, you know, just to be welcoming to people. Anyway, cut a long story short, these two young fellas had started up a car wash business by the local garage, part of the local garage, you know. And so I thought, well, you know, I'm just going to stop and support them a little bit. I normally wash the car myself, but they washed the car for €6, which is like a very, very reasonable price. So look at the car, look how shiny it is. And I must just show you the wheels, because you know, of course, you know the wheel hubs, they always get very black and dusty and musty and dirty. Look at this, look how clean. Look how clean they are. Not amazing? So I said to the guys, I said, oh, I'll see you next week then. I'll call in next week and get my car washed again by you. There was quite a sad story a few years ago. Just trying to think where these refugees were from. They have been living in Carrick for a couple of years. They may have been from Afghanistan or somewhere like that. But I think there was 2 sons in the family. Absolutely beautiful looking young men. Beautiful. They were in their, let me see now, they would have been 17 or 18 years old, and both of them were attending college here, and the family had settled in, and you know, things were looking up for them. And didn't one of the young lads with some friends, because this was during the summer, didn't he go swimming in the Shannon? The Shannon River flows through Carrick-on-Shannon, and he drowned. The poor lad drowned. Well, you know what was really heartwarming? Almost the whole of Carrick-on-Shannon turned out for him. Because being Muslim, of course, he had to be buried. I think they bury their dead within 24 hours or something. And there is a cemetery that deals. There is a cemetery that has a Muslim section to it, I think, up at Ballahadreen. And this poor family had to take the body up there, you know. But the people of Carrick-on-Shannon turned out and stood reverentially and silently as the hearse went by. And then the following week there was the most beautiful write-up in the local paper about this young lad. It was like an obituary. So our experience thus far with refugees has been a good one. And of course, within my own family, at one point we were refugees because during the civil rights campaign in Northern Ireland, and the Troubles, as they were called, and houses being burnt out and people being made homeless, and terrorism, and terrorism on all sides, may I add. Our own family fled to England. And in 1973, my parents uprooted the 5 younger children and they went to England, and they were basically refugees from an appalling crisis. And of course there were many, many people. And I've got to say this, England was very good to us. Now in the beginning it was very hard, it was very tough, but at the end of the day England was very good to us. And of course my mother is English. I think she's still with me. Good morning, Mother. She's here somewhere. So there's a lot of negative stories. You know, the press always picks up on the negative stories about crisis and about refugees and about, you know, they only want to know the worst of the worst. And you know what the media is? The worst of the worst. So I don't really listen to what they have to say. I make up my own mind based on my own experiences with people, right? That's what I do. I don't listen to anecdotal stories. Jack! You rascal. I don't listen to anecdotal stories because you'll always hear from a second or third party, oh, but I heard this and that and I read that. I say no. I make up my own mind based upon what I experience. Come on, Jack, up this way. Come on. And I think that's the best way to go. So, anyway, so later on today, gosh, how did I get to that? That was all the way around the houses, that chat. Later on today, I'm going to be taking you all on a magical mystery tour. Yes, myself and Jack are going to be showing you a secret place about 2 miles from here. And it's like a box of delights, because it really is the most amazing little place. Well, I think on that note, I shall go in and get dressed, because yes, I'm still in my dressing gown. I shall go in and get dressed, and I might even make a second cup of coffee. I'm still drinking your delicious coffee, Dwayne. I have a little bit left. So I am hoping to get into town later and make sure that I don't run out. Because there's nothing worse than getting up here in the morning and missing out on my morning coffee. I don't particularly want that to happen. Have a blessed day, everyone. Have a blessed day. And don't take seriously, or don't take too seriously, what you read in the press and what you hear on the news and what you see on television. Go by your own experiences, make up your own mind, and live without fear. Far too much fear being peddled. Have a blessed day. Blessings to all.